President Trump could be literally hours away from destroying Venezuela, depending on what happens with this big Asian meeting where he's flying right now. Because let's be blunt, the clock is ticking. World War III could be ready to break out, not in Ukraine or the Middle East, but right off the coast of Venezuela. We are hours away from a potential world war breaking out in our own hemisphere. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth just ordered the Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group to reposition off of Venezuela's northern coast. The Pentagon is saying this is about narco boats, drug cartels. But that, of course, is a total lie, and everyone inside the Situation Room knows that's a lie. This is all about oil. This is about power. This is about who gets to control the future of Latin America. Will it be Russia? Will it be China? Will it be the BRICS nations? Brazil has already amassed forces along its northern border in preparation for war. Or will it be the United States, who totally controls Venezuela? So President Trump said this week that he doesn't need congressional approval to act. When a reporter asked if he'd seek authorization for an attack, Trump shot back, "No, we'll just kill them." That's not the language of a small anti-drug operation. That's the language of a pre-authorization for war. We don't need Congress's approval. So let's zoom out to the 30,000-foot level right now. Venezuela isn't just threatening Guyana with annexation, something it's been doing for years. It's threatening one of the largest energy finds in modern history. Caracas has been preparing to annex the Essequibo region of Guyana, claiming 2/3 of that nation's territory. Why? Because just off the coast sits the Stadebrook block, where Exxon Hess made what many call the largest oil discovery of the century. So will Guyana be able to enrich itself like Norway did when it discovered massive amounts of oil in the 1960s and became the most prosperous country in the world? Well, Guyana is now the fastest growing economy in the world. Guyana's GDP has exploded thanks to all of this oil, up over 43% just last year. So how long will Guyana be allowed to control this oil with so many piranhas swimming in these waters? The U.S. is pretending this is all about narco boats. Senator Rand Paul said, of course, this is a total lie.
Number one, there is no fentanyl made in Venezuela. Not just a little bit, there's none being made in Venezuela. These are outboard boats that, in order for them to get to Miami, would have to stop and refuel 20 times. They're in all likely going to Trinidad and Tobago, which is an island right off of the coast of Venezuela. So there's a lot of reasons to be worried about this. But number one is the broader principle of when can you kill people indiscriminately? When you're at war.
And just so you understand, since 2015, Exxon, Hess, China's own state-run oil companies have struck more than 30 major discoveries off of Guyana's coast. We're talking billions of dollars